You're walking tonight, Al. Beats 1 to 5. Town centre's all yours, right?
Just have to be warned. Hope he keeps fine.
Does it matter? When you'll be snug and dry in Ireland's bakery as per usual.
Not in summertime, sir.
Georgie, you're in sectional van with me. During town with Briscoe.
Righto, Sarge.
What about you, 181? Who's going to hold your hand?
Oh, a tour of the town sounds fine to me too, Sarge.
Why not? We might even find out what he's made of.
Everything under control, Sergeant?
Oh, I think so, sir.
Makes a change. Super's just been on the blower. No prizes for guessing what he wants. More sweat on these jobs down the Park Estate, and who can blame him? Especially from you, 420. Get out of your car down there, man. Have a walk around, it won't kill you. I'll get your beak covered by the others. Right, then off you go. And just try to look interested in your work. I know it's not fashionable. I'd like a word, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Who had 9 beat last night?
Me, sir.
You. That right?
That's right, sir.
Well, you never checked Forresters in the parade then, did you? It was screwed again, you know. Oh, yes. It were bloody screwed again. How many times does that make it this month? 4, 5? The owner's starting to think that his premises are a training school for burglars.
You're dead right, sir. I never checked Forresters.
Why the hell not?
Well, I never got round to it, that's why not, sir. You know why I didn't get round to it? Because you went off early sick, sir. And they left me, Torchy and Alf, covering the whole shoot.
All right. You've made your point. You're an expert at making your point, aren't you, Sergeant Briscoe?
Am I? Sir.
One day, Briscoe. Let's see if we can't nick somebody tonight. For a change, should we?
Hope your tummy doesn't start acting up again, sir. Let's see if we can nick somebody again tonight. He's hardly nicked anybody in his whole life. Oh, I tell a lie. There was Bob Fish who fell on top of him that time from off-court roof. But then Bob only got himself nicked because Panic Button was the first to come round.
Panic Button. I like it. Does he panic easily, then?
Oh, only at the least little thing. He panics, he starts to twitch, and sometimes he's sick. You know why we call sunshine here Torchy?
No, I've been trying to work that out.
Because he never has it off.
Eh?
It's torch, I mean. Scared stiff of the dark, aren't you, son?
Getting a bit more used to it.
Night's trouble you, 181?
Not especially, no. All in the day's work.
Oh, very droll. Myself, I prefer nights. All that lovely dark. Right then, 181. I'll show you around my world. Because that's what it is out there tonight. And every other night. My world. Briscoe's world. I'm its lord and master. Forward then, Torchy, son. What kind of a bobby are you then, 181? You know, we'll have to find a name for you. Still, we've not known you long enough yet, have we? I'll tell you what. Till we do, I'll call you mate. Well, you'll have been used to that, won't you? Down in the Met. Well?
What kind of a bobby am I?
Yes. We like to know, don't we, Torchy, son?
Well, let's see now. First time me dear old mum sees me in uniform, she goes a very funny colour. Then she coughs up to once having nicked a toilet roll. They're from the loo at Waterloo Station. But the judge was very kind to her. She got away with a conditional discharge.
You shot your own mother?
You are a comedian, aren't you, mate? But who'd reckon you? Me and Torchy here. Oh, well, say panic buttons. Are you an inspector's, Bobby?
What's an inspector?
See you later, love. Oh, lovely woman, the wife. The only trouble is she'd make a good wall at the Horse of the Year show. Hey, mind that fridge. I don't want customer complaining. She thinks it's brand new. Good lads. You know, there's always a job for you two with Pickford.
It's happened often, does it?
Only when it's got something to flog. He's a right lad, it's the Sarge. He flogged their cat last week. Swore to one of the police women that it could catch mice with its eyes shut. Man, it was half right. It's blind in one eye.
Yeah, he's different, isn't he?
If it's a treat.
Like a glove. Well, plug her in then, son. Yo, perfect.
The freezer's in the garage, by the way. We did say a straight swap.
Definitely. Well, I'm into barter these days. What good's money? Taxman only steals it.
It looks nice, it really does. Well, thanks very much. It's been, an experience.
Well, life's full of them. That's what I find. Don't you, 181?
Yeah, all the time.
He's just up from London, he's 181. Prefers it up here, would you believe?
Give me London any day.
Well, you'd think that, wouldn't you? Still, it takes all sorts.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, what a shame, eh, lads? Well, they're both off tea, aren't you? You know, any form of liquid refreshments is calories, you know. It can be a very sedentary occupation being a policeman. Well, look at the size of 181.
Yeah, well, I was a very big baby.
You're very quick-witted, aren't you, mate? No, I'll tell you what, lads. You two go and have a little scout round, and I'll have that cup of tea for you. Off you go, then. Oh, and if the balloon does go up, don't go forgetting where I am, will you? Especially you, mate. You know, you being new and all.
Right.
Oh, don't forget to collect Mrs. Butterworth's freezer from garage. Well, it's my freezer now.
Right, Sarge.
You've got them well trained, haven't you?
It's an art. Ask a lion tamer.
Told you it was a card, didn't I?
Giving him long?
What?
In this section.
Oh, F Troop, you mean?
F Troop?
That's what he calls this section. F Troop.
I thought they were a bunch of soccer hooligans.
Doesn't like football supporters. Who does? Had a bunch last season from down Liverpool. Taking the mick, you know. What does Sarge do? Takes them up on the moors, dumps them there in the pouring rain. They're likely walking back yet.
A law unto himself, eh? Like the virus Cariza.
What?
Common cold here, Torchy.
Well, the Sarge does make his own rules. But you can, can't you? When you're good at your job.
I'm surprised he has the time to be good at his job.
But he is, though. We only have to look at this section's record. I mean, nobody else can touch us. There've been some fantastic pickups, too. I mean, none of you rubbish like drunks and that.
Super cops.
Yeah. Well, Sarge is. Quiet, isn't it?
Yeah. Like Judgment Day in Slough, Torchy.
You come from there, do you? Slough?
No. I think I'll just stretch the old legs for a bit.
It's dead cold out there.
Yeah, I'm a fresh air fiend, Torchy.
Yeah, well, don't go going too far away, eh? It's just that with Sarge
He's
not being here.
God, you know, Torchy.
I know he's not God.
Why don't you go out there yourself? Join him.
Too hot for me, I come out in a rash. You married?
Yes.
Happily?
Off and on. When I'm not to do something about it.
Very wise.
Well, stops you getting neurotic.
Meet a lot of women, do you? I mean, in your job.
It's very conducive.
Yeah, we're supposed to be suckers for uniforms, aren't we?
Yeah.
You're a cheeky bugger, aren't you?
I've not found it to be a disadvantage.
I baited the trap, Sergeant Singer. It's just a question of if the mouse is feeling peckish or not. Yeah, well, you know I'm always that. If there was a cure for optimism, I'd be in hospital, wouldn't I? Yeah, see ya. Police. I've just seen a man breaking into Bailey's tobacco wholesalers in Cross Lane. No, I'd rather not.
I now know what they mean by Bobby's job.
I'm not complaining. Never have.
Would you get the sack if they found you here?
Oh, no danger. Of me being found here, I mean.
Why can you be so sure?
Because I'm lucky. That's why. If I was going to employ somebody, I wouldn't ask for his diplomas. I'd say, are you lucky?
Don't you make your own luck?
Up to a point. Only up to a point, though.
Control to Sergeant Briscoe.
Briscoe.
Just had a report, Sarge. Bailey's, you know, in Cross Lane. Somebody's seen breaking in. 999 from the phone box. Can you check it?
Will do.
Well, how are you going to check it without your van? Cross Lane's the other side of town.
30 seconds at outside before lads are back. Well, they'll have heard that, won't they? Georgie never goes far without me.
He's only a boy.
Well, so was I once.
I doubt it.
I didn't have to shave until I was 20. Honest.
You tell a girl anything.
Well, you believe anything.
Is that what you think about women?
No, I think you're all marvellous.
But
Just to play with. When you get serious, it's like breathing on a brass button. The shine goes off you. How's that for service? When's he home again, then?
he was only home last week.
You know, you split your time for that other sandwich, then. Be seeing you.
Thanks for the fridge.
Any complaints? See manufacturers.
It's you I'll be after.
Be lucky. Is this the right bus?
Bailey's, Sarge.
But take it easy. Don't drive like a maniac. Remember, you're not James Hunt. I've got a full and happy life ahead of me. How about you, mate?
Oh, I can't say at the pace of my life is all that petty, so I'm not quite ready for my Ides of March either.
You read a lot.
I like reading, yeah.
You sound like a bleeding book sometimes. Still, so long as you don't go back, we'll all be happy. Is he in there or is he not? We'll have to find out, won't we? Right, mate, you and me inside. Torchy, you stop here, guard the portcullis.
What about the back, Sarge?
It's just a long drop down to Canal, Torchy. If he manages to scarper that way, we start looking for Charleston. Hear anything?
Not a thing.
Look at all those coffin nails. Still, it's the business to be in. You that way, me this. Bombardier Billy Wells as I live and breathe.
Put that bloody torch out, will you? It's hurting my eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry. 181. I found a member of the human race here. Well, just about. See if you can find the lights.
It's you, isn't it, Briscoe?
Recognise my dulcet tones, did you, Billy?
I didn't break in here, you know.
Just here for a smoke, are you?
The door had already been done, Briscoe.
So what are you doing here? Meet Billy Wells. Known as Bombardier Billy Wells, with apologies to the old champ.
I didn't break in here.
Oh, put another record on, eh, Billy?
You're not nicking me for this, Briscoe. You're bloody not for this. I mean it, Briscoe.
I could eat you, Billy.
Try it then, go on, just bloody try it.
Right. Sort of a bit of exercise.
You bastard.
Even my mother says I am, Billy.
I'll do you, Briscoe, I'm telling you.
You know where I am, Billy?
You bastard.
Now listen, it's very interesting. I'm in what's called your body buffer zone. According to the trick cyclist, you're not supposed to like that. So what are you going to do about it, Billy? Are you going to use that? Well, are you?
I'm telling you, Briscoe, I'm telling you. You try nicking me for this, and I'll...
You what, Billy?
I'll kill you! I'll bloody kill you, I will! Come on!
Hey, what are we doing, Billy? I mean, I'm not a violent man. I'm a very fair man.
You bastard, since when have you ever been fair to me?
Right, Billy. I'll show you how fair I am. I'll let my colleague here deal with you, should I? I mean, he's a total stranger. He's not prejudiced. He doesn't know what a waste product you are. Mind you, for all I know, he just might be a violent man. Right then, 181. He's all yours.
My name's Bullman, Billy.
Same goes for you, I'll bloody do for you. I didn't break in here.
Yeah, well, just listen to me for a second. You're going to get nicked, aren't you, Billy? I mean, come what may, you are going to get nicked.
Not for this, lad, I'm not.
Oh, but you are, Billy. A bloke with your form, caught to rights in here, there's no way you're not going to get nicked for it. That's definite. And that's as definite as your belly button's got a year's fluff in it.
Get bloody stuffed.
You're going to get nicked, son. Whatever. But there's the easy way and there's the hard way. The easy way is to put that down and come nice and friendly, no aggro. That way you just get done for screwing. The hard way is a bundle. You get hurt and you get done for assaulting the law. And remember, you still get done for screwing this place. So, which is it going to be, Billy? The choice is yours entirely. Am I right, Sarge?
Dead right. 181.
I can't bloody win, can I?
No, Billy. You can't win. I'm old Bill, you see. There's a lot of me. You're on your own. You'll always be on your own. There. Now that's a good lad.
Yeah.
You're still a bastard, Briscoe. That door had already been done. Somebody else was in here before me, I'm telling you.
Torchy,
Sarge.
put him in van.
Come, Billy.
I'm telling you, Briscoe, I didn't break in here. Never in this world.
Come on.
Get your flaming hands on.
Violence isn't like Billy. He could have frightened somebody else off, I suppose.
So, what's new?
Well, there is another possibility. It could have been a setup.
Well, someone trying to set up Billy, you mean? Oh, I can't see that.
No, not Billy, mate. Not Billy. Put your back into it, Billy, or I'll tap your ankle with a toffee hammer.
You've got a bloody nerve, Briscoe.
Oh, I know that you see don't reckon much to prisoners working for their living. But if I had my way, son, you'd all be down the mine.
I'll grass on you, don't you bloody worry.
But who's going to believe you, Billy? That's your problem, isn't it, son? Credibility. Had a credibility problem in the Met recently, haven't you, mate? All that bribery and corruption. See much of the rubber heel lads yourself, did you? Still, you don't, do you? Till they're filling your collar.
It's a very peculiar sensation, so I'm told. Especially if they hadn't cut their fingernails for a while.
You know, something else has just occurred to me. Well, there's been no alarm on at that warehouse for over a week now. It's in your pocketbook. Well, I better go and see that the wife's not dragging Torchy off to bed. I think she started fancying a bit of young stuff.
You'll never guess what he's got Billy doing now.
Surprise me.
He's only got him filling a hot water bottle for Mrs. B. Billy's eyes are starting to glaze over. He thinks she's dreaming it all.
Torchy, a bloke can push his luck just so far. Suddenly it turns to candy floss in his hands. Then you're in stock.
Hop in, Billy. Come on. Next stop, the Hilton. Can I have a private apartment, son? You know, it's turning out to be a very interesting evening. Don't you think, mate? And it's not over by a long chalk. Oh, it's a grand job being a bobby. Don't you think, Billy? I do. Best job in world, bar none.
Well, whose prisoner is he?
Torchy, sir. Oh, all right, little tiger is Torchy, aren't you, son? So you may as well do the paperwork as well. 181 here can be second evidence. Though I don't think we'll need it, will we, Billy? Nick, with your flies open like you were.
All right, you better get on with it, 194.
Yes, sir. Come on, Billy.
I want a word with the inspector.
Yes? Well, come on, man, I haven't got all night.
The inspector's talking to you, Billy.
What's the use? You all eat out the same trough, don't you?
What was all that about?
Oh, I've no idea, sir. You, 181.
Well, I expect he wants his mother, sir, but he's too shy to ask. Villains are very fond of their mothers, aren't they, sir? Even the hard man.
You better get your refs while you've got the chance.
Thank you, sir.
Super's been on again. Worrying.
He can't sleep, can he, sir? The super. I wonder what he's got on his conscience.
He wants the Park Estate flooding.
Flooding? Flooding? What's he think we are? The Asram Dam?
His word, Sergeant.
And it's our command, isn't it, sir?
You're dead right it is. So the sooner you get down there, the better.
Not feeling a bit queasy again, are you, sir?
No, I'm not.
Glad to hear it.
One day, Briscoe, you'll overdo it. You'll go too far. And then we'll see. Oh, yes.
You know, Panic Button shouldn't be in that job. He should be making puff pastries somewhere or packing cuddly toys. You're not made of the right stuff. Like you and me. I've got a treat for you. For your supper. For being so loyal to Sergeant. How do you like your steak? Present from butcher and market. You keep slipping me these parcels of meat. You must think I need building up or something.
Medium rare.
Snap. Follow your leader. I phoned Savile Row just now when you were in Cludgy, asking if anybody knew you down there.
Oh, yeah.
A bloke on switchboard said he thought he'd heard of a bullman.
Only thought. There was I thinking I was, well, Roy the Rover's down there.
I was a bit surprised he didn't know you. I mean, a big, handy fella like you. You don't mind me checking on you, do you? It's just I like to know exactly who I'm talking to.
I've done the same thing myself.
Of course you would.
Park Estate, is it?
You are keen on your work, aren't you, mate? We'll get there eventually. A pal of mine's having a party tonight. I said we'd drop in for 5 minutes. He's a Jack.
What, birthday party, is it?
No, it's a demotion party. Sergeant Jack Ridgely. Only now he's an ordinary, no-account DC again.
Why?
Yo, usual. Women trouble.
Uh,
I don't know why they bother. Do you?
no.
You got any vices, mate?
I'm a human being.
Evening, Mr. Briscoe.
Hello, Harry. We'll have a couple of pints of firewater. Always assuming it's free, of course.
Is it ever anything else to you, Mr. Briscoe?
You're too generous, you know that, Harry. You'll never be a plutocrat. Hello, Jack.
Hey, Briscoe. Thought you weren't coming.
Well, I don't usually mix with peasants. Piss, Jack.
Building up to it. I don't know him, do I?
181 George Bullman. On transfer from the Met.
Right.
Didn't like the soft living down there.
It must be balmy. I'm told the Jacks down London all wear 200 guinea suits.
Yeah. Only the once, though, and they throw them away.
You all fancy yourselves in the bloody Met.
What we call blunt out, Jack, aren't you, son? A sexually liberated policewoman is just a Nick Pike to him.
Yeah, Mr. Briscoe.
Thanks, Harry. Cheers, Jack. Let's hope you nick Martin Borman and zoom up to Chief Constable.
Cheers.
You know Di, don't you?
Yes. Hello, Lorry Di.
Hello.
Well, party seems to be swinging.
Not bad for a wait.
Oh, you'll come back, Jack. You're a yo-yo, son.
You reckon? I'm nearly 36 and what am I? A detective constable. Nothing.
Oh, why have this party then? It was your idea.
No, I just felt like it. An impulse. Something you wouldn't understand.
Do you dance, Vince?
I'm sorry, Di. I screwed my feet onto wrong legs when I got up this morning. I'm sure 181 will oblige, though, won't you, mate? Don't you think he looks like a gigolo?
No.
They're all bloody gigolos in the Met.
Do you dance?
No, well, you notice, no.
Oh, come on, eh?
All right, then, but I warn you, my dancing has been compared to a cement mixer falling down Ben Nevis.
Pumps. Hey, watch it, Briscoe. They'll have you as well, you know, mate.
Who will, Jack?
Oh, don't be thick, eh?
Why, then? Little me who wouldn't hurt a traffic warden.
Well, for a start, for the same reason they clobbered me.
You were careless in that department, Jack. I'm not careless.
Bloody Diana.
It's not Diana's fault. It's never a woman's fault, Jack. You should have kicked her into touch.
Why'd you move up here?
Let's just say I wanted to change the scenery.
You married?
Was once. Right now I can't find anyone who likes policemen.
Come off it.
Everyone seems to like Sergeant Briscoe, though.
Fascinates me.
Why?
No, it's too free and easy. He doesn't give a fig about anything or anyone. And he gets away with it whilst Jack. Still, some people are fireproof, aren't they?
Bailey's was screwed tonight. Nicked Billy Wells inside. Only
what?
Billy says it was done before he got there. Your fault.
Lots of lovely cigarettes for somebody to shove under the tunic.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of it about. Dobson and Wally last week. 1,500 quid's worth of stuff missing. Yet John Drinkwater swears he only got half that. There's a bent copper about somewhere, Briscoe.
Well, don't look at me, Jack.
What about tonight?
Oh, well, you know, Billy Wells is a yarn spinner from way back. He wouldn't recognise truth if he saw it on audio. Oh, he seems genuine enough. I've checked him out.
Aye. So does thin ice till you fall through it. Go sit, Briscoe.
I've thought of a nickname for him, haven't I? George Twinkletoes.
Oh, George. Like that telecopper. Evening, all. Evening, all.
Glad to be leaving, Jack. I don't want Viva's having apoplexy. Hey, you heard about 290 throwing light bulbs at him the other night, did you?
Never.
It's true. He waited for him bottom of Planet Street, dropped a couple of light bulbs behind him. Beavers thought he was being shot at. He turned puce. He's been ill ever since.
I like it.
Don't get legless. Be seeing you. Oh, I can leave Twinkletoes behind if you like, Di.
I think he's lovely.
I think you're lovely too, Di, for not even wincing when I broke your foot in there.
You fancying my bird, pal?
Don't be bloody silly.
I'm swanning up from bloody London. You think you own the bloody place? Well, you don't, mate. Besides, who are you, eh? Who exactly are you? A bloody grass, are you?
Try that again, Squire, and I'll rip your bleeding arms off. I don't like people grabbing me, especially drunken bums. This bastard cut their grass.
That's it. You've
I
done
don't
enough.
trust him.
Don't tell him the bloody time.
Jack, you're drunker than you think.
Drunk? Call this drunk? I'm gonna get stoned out of my bloody mind.
You'll be right.
Willie.
Be lucky.
Be seeing you, Jack.
They've got you down for the Park Estate, you know. They bloody have.
Come on, twinkle toes.
Come on, love. Let's go on.
Leave me alone! Wouldn't be in this bloody mess but for you.
That's not true, Jack. That's not true.
Diana!
Tell you one thing. If Jack Ridsley found me drowning, he'd throw me both ends of the rope.
Jack's all right. He's been a good mate to me. Oh, I almost forgot. Peel it, will you, mate? Half for you, half for me.
Don't much care for oranges. They give me heartburn.
I'm not asking you to like it. And get rid of the smell of booze faster than if you swallowed a skunk. I never come to work without one. You know, Jack reckons somebody's gunning for me. You know, top brass.
Does he?
Yeah. They might even be thinking I'm bent.
Are you bent?
It depends what you mean by bent. If they've brought somebody in from outside, another bobby to set me up, that Jack thinks they could have, I'd say he was bent for doing that to a mate.
Maybe he doesn't see it that way. That's if they have brought someone in.
It takes a funny sort of mind, though, don't it? To shop a mate. Ta.
Bloody hell, Sarge.
What are you doing here?
Mr. Beaver's all but stood over me till I got Billy sorted. And he got half to whip me down here.
You're a third of a flood, son. Did you know that? And we're the other 2/3. Have you seen anything?
Not a sausage. Make everything look green, these glasses.
Dorothy, you've gone and cracked it, son. What is it? It's a little green man what's been doing these break-ins. And 'cause he's green, them glasses cancel him out. So we don't see him, do we? He's invisible to us.
Sarge.
It's possible. What do you say, mate?
Oh, anything's possible. As male hedgehogs never stop telling female hedgehogs.
Oh, he's sharp, isn't he? Sharp as a tack. Right, let's settle down. Bagsy armchair. We'll do what, half an hour each with the glasses. Well, you two will. I haven't kicked myself. What time is it, Torchy?
Just gone 2:30, Sarge.
Right, your first watch then. Well, you've got the equipment. Take the weight off your legs, mate. Sorry about the lack of home comforts. If I'd known we were coming, I would have put colour telly in van. Give us a shout if you see anything, Torchy. Quietly, though, don't frighten us. How did you get on with Billy? Did he cooperate?
Didn't admit to anything. Or he didn't deny anything, neither.
I think he was what you might call cowed, Torchy. Well, wouldn't you be? Out of the lecture he got from 181 here. A lot more effective than a smack on the ear. Don't you believe in violence, then? Twinkle toes. Except to fellow officers, that is.
Twinkle toes.
Oh, yes, he's very light on his feet, is 181. Do you believe in violence?
Not for its own sake, no. I mean, given the right sort of provocation, even a rabbit can be violent. I don't believe in kicking everything in sight, as someone could mention. I'd have preferred to be more subtle, Like yourself.
Thanks. Ever been in CID?
No.
Oh, I'm surprised. I'd have laid odds on it.
I can see something, Sarge.
Like what?
Something moving.
Check it, mate.
Where?
Over there. In the garden of that end house.
It's a bloke in his underpants, peeing all over the lawn.
So what's new? I do it all the time. It's good for grass. Especially after 5 pints of best bitter.
I would have thought it would have killed the grass, Sarge.
No, it brings up green and smooth like the nap on a snooker table. Take my word for it. We should have brought something to read. What's here? Exchange and Mars. You want to squint at it?
No, thanks.
Not your cup of tea?
Not really, no.
What is your cup of tea, eh? Any hobbies?
No.
Not married either? Except a job. What do you do in your spare time?
I study.
Form?
For a degree. Open University.
Oh, we should have guessed. All them words. Do you hear that, Torchy?
Yes, Sarge.
What do you study?
Philosophy and politics.
A hairy-housed PC studying philosophy and politics? You are a contradiction, aren't you, mate? You know what interests me? The world of commerce. Things that are bought and sold. Anything you can think of, there's a market for it. Anything. And a profit. If you're clever. You know, I think I could have been a merchant prince. I still might be. That's if I stay out of the nick. Oh, you don't know, do you, son? My superiors and betters, they think I might be bent.
What are you talking about? You're not bent, Sarge.
You know I'm going to have to adopt you, son.
My mother wouldn't let you.
Wise woman. Jack Ridgely reckons they could have already put somebody onto me. You know, to keep an eye on me. Undercover, like.
Do they do that?
Oh, no trouble. That right, isn't it, mate?
Not much trouble.
It stinks.
That's what I said. But 181 here doesn't agree, do you? Hmm? Don't tell me you, an undergraduate, are lost for words, twinkle toes.
Means justify the ends, don't they? What the hell use is a bent copper? He's no bloody use. He's not just a villain. He doesn't have to break into a bank to rob it. He's already inside, jingling the keys. That's immoral, Sergeant Briscoe. And what's worse, it's not fair, Sergeant Briscoe.
Aren't we entitled to a few perks, eh? Everybody else gets them. Especially for what we do.
What do we do?
Oh, you don't know? And you're a university student and all? Well, then I'll tell you. We stop it all falling apart. We're the putty, mate. The mastic. The mortar. It's only that tarry out there because of us. Without us, it'd be a right bleeding jungle. So, yes, I think I am entitled to a few perks, definitely.
Control to Sergeant Briscoe.
Briscoe.
Can you look at a domestic in Radnor Crescent, Sarge? Number 10. All hell going on according to the neighbour. Husband making threats against his wife. Supposed to have a knife.
Leave this, you mean?
Mr. Vivers says could just one of you have a look at it. If you need any assistance, he'll try and send some.
Right. Sounds like a nutter, mate. I don't think philosophy will do you much good, but I'm sure you'll think of something. Torchy will take you there, won't you, Torchy?
Right.
Oh, Twinkle Toes.
Yeah?
If he does happen to have a knife, be careful. We don't want you getting yourself killed, do we?
You better have this, Sarge.
Silly bitch. Who's this?
Mr. Dobson, sir.
What's the matter with him?
I think he's feeling very sorry for himself, sir.
He had this knife, but we managed to get it off him.
Couldn't have been difficult state of him.
This is the knife, sir.
Oh, I see. What's the idea of messing about with a thing like that?
You can't get through to him, sir. He doesn't seem to understand.
Oh, all right. Well, you better take him down to the cell. Give him a chance to calm down a bit. You do it.
Come on, Mr. Dobson, come on.
What a night, what a...
You better get back to Sergeant Briscoe.
Right, sir.
Oh, hang on a minute. Police office. Can I help you? When? You sure? Right, better have your name and address. Sewell, 62, Arran Drive, on the Park Estate. Yeah, hold the line a minute. He's just surprised an intruder in his kitchen. Not 2 minutes ago. Get on down there. Oh, go on, man, move! And don't bugger it up. I want that bastard in here this morning. He's there, so bloody well nick him.
Right, sir.
Mr. Sewell, will you just stay by the phone?
Control to Sergeant Briscoe. Control to Sergeant Briscoe.
181 here.
Where are you?
We're in the site office in Park Estate.
Sergeant Briscoe not with you?
No.
Hang on. Where is Sergeant Briscoe?
I wish I knew, sir.
God almighty. We've just had the second report of a suspicious person in Malvern Avenue. Get down there now, right away.
Yes, sir.
Can you cut him off somewhere?
Oh, yeah, if we go round the other side.
Right then, go and do it. Go on, move!
Hello, mate. Come here often, do you?
What's this, sir?
Terror of Park Estate, no less. 18 and never been kissed. That right, love?
Do me a favour.
I thought you were too busy thieving for any hanky-panky.
I led you a dance.
True, love. Very true. Here, let me show you something. Close your eyes. Ta-da!
It's been a busy little bird, hasn't she?
Yes. Not bad for how long is it, love?
About a month.
And guess who Daddy is?
Don't tell me. Home Secretary?
Oh, I'm glad you've managed to keep your sense of humour, mate. Especially in the circumstances. Daddy's only the vicar. This is the vicarage garden, no less. Well, this'll all come as a great shock to you, will it?
Thinks I'm at Bristol University.
Well?
One morning I got up, I looked at my books and notes. I was reading history. I chucked them all in the incinerator and I walked out. I was just bored out of my mind. Like the man said, when you gonna be a butterfly, baby? When you gonna break out?
You ever feel like that, mate? When you're studying philosophy and politics? You know, you look like somebody stuck a billiard cue up your flue. Oh, pardon my French, love. Well, better put panic buttons out of his misery. Sergeant Briscoe to control.
Yes, Sarge.
Tell Mr. Vivers we've nicked her.
Sarge.
Oh, I know we were expecting to nick, well, a big butch villain. But we've ended up with the vicar's daughter. Hey, mate. Come on, love. Let's go and see Daddy. You'll keep your eye on this lot, won't you, 181? Of course you will. Like the good straight copper you are. Come on, my love. Daddy's ticker all right, is it?
Briscoe?
Yes?
It wasn't a job that I relished.
Oh, get stuffed. Sergeant Briscoe, sir.
Have I got it right? She's a vicar's daughter.
That's right, sir. Who can you trust these days, I ask myself? Don't you agree, sir?
All right, Sergeant. Not a bad night's work.
Well, thank you very much.